Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about Westworld Awakening and why in my opinion it's one of the most underrated game in 2019, and I'll explain you everything you need to know about this game and why it's easily one of the best games that came out this year, and it flew under the radar for some reason, but this game is really next level, and it should get a lot more attention than it currently have.
All this, if she can't make Hank work for it a little, might as well make her a dead body like the lawyer.
Westworld Awakening was made in a partnership between HBO and Sirius. Sirius is a VR game developer that's been around since the beginning of VR. They made many games including Creed Rise to Glory, Battle Wake, and Sprint Vector. Sirius usually make arcade style games, but this time they went for realistic style with Westworld Awakening. The game takes place in the season 2 of the show. Apparently, I never watched any of the episode of the series, but I think you don't really need to, because you get the idea of the series just by playing the game. You're basically Kate, I believe a robot that they become self-aware, self-conscious after she's used in that world. And basically, there is a killer that try to get you come back in the real life to get you. The story is basically like where kind of you have to tell where you have to hide and try to escape the enemies, the bad guys. But a lot of the game have happen around that, and I'll talk about the good points of the game. In my opinion, the best part of the game are easily the graphics that are really good. I rarely seen a good VR games with such good graphics, particularly in the beginning of the game. It's really well done. The second point I would say is the story. The story is very intriguing. It keeps you interested in the games. Personally, the first time I played it, I played for over 2 hours straight, and the time passed by very fast. You really want to get to the story and finish the game, and you want to do it, beat the game. It's not those kind of games you try to one time and then you stop. The third point I will give it is the gameplay mechanic is kind of good, like where you have to hide from the bad guys, and it's kind of interesting. It's different from what we've seen before. It's a little bit simplistic, in a way that sometimes you're just hiding under a table and the guy is clearly seeing you if it was real, but for some reason he can't see you in the game. I think that's a little bit kinda like a ruined realistic, but what do you want to say again? Those are like the main good points. That are the best part of the games in my opinion, like the story, the mechanic, and the graphics. Let's talk about the bad points. The negative points in my opinion are the gameplay gets a little bit repetitive after a while. Once you done like the first couple round, you it's kinda the same from the rest of the games. So it gets repetitive after a while, but not in a bad way, like repetitive, like you don't want to play it anymore. Like you kinda it's not that bad. It's not as bad as people think. It's still entertaining, even if you did it a couple times. It is worth game. And also the ending, in my opinion, the end is kind of disappointing. Like you feel like they maybe rushed a little bit the end. Like in the beginning, there is more of a story. Like at the end, it's mostly just a hide from the enemies. So there is that you need to take into consideration. That I was a little bit disappointed by that. So that is the game, that's my opinion about Westworld Awakening. I think it's really a good game, to be honest. Even if you take into account the bad points, it's still one of the easily the most underrated games in 2019. We had a lot of games this year. We had Vacation Simulator, all kind of good games, but Westworld, all those games kind of got their moment of glory. But I feel like because Westworld Awakening just came out of nowhere, there was no marketing around it. They didn't try to hype the game. It just came out of nowhere. So this game kind of flew under the radar a little bit. But I don't think the game is coming to the Oculus Quest anytime soon, as they didn't announce anything about it, and it will be very hard, in my opinion, to port it to the Quest. But who knows, maybe possible, because Survios have already ported 2 of their games to the Oculus Quest, so they might do another one. They have experience with that. But even if you can play it on PC with I believe it supports all the major VR headsets on PC. You should definitely try it, because like I said, this game is really really good. Like for the price it costs, the best thing is the game is on sale right now for $10, and $10 for all of what you get in Westworld Awakening, about a 3 to 4 hour games. That is a steal, to be honest. For $10, you can't go wrong with that. You have to buy it for that price. You're doing yourself a disfavor not to trying this game. So thanks for watching, guys. That was my opinion on Westworld Awakening. I hope you enjoyed the video. So let me know what you think about it, if you tried it, if you have other kind of opinion. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon. Bye bye.